Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Cage Plays. Today we are starting something that is involving this channel and my other channel. We are starting a thing where for those of you who don't know, I have two YouTube channels. I have this channel, which is my sort of solo channel, but I also do have another channel called Fist of God X Death Row Gaming. That is me and my friend Michael's YouTube channel. Um, so what I am doing here is basically on my other channel, I am playing through the Razor's Edge version of this game. And here I'm going to be playing the base version of Ninja Gaiden 3. And I'm using this as sort of like a way to bridge the gap between my two channels, and, you know, it's something that I thought would be cool, you know? So, in the Razor's Edge videos, I'm playing the game on Chapter Challenge, but this game doesn't have Chapter Challenge. Both of them are being played on normal, and yeah, so here we go. Normal mode. I hope everyone's been doing alright. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've just been sort of slammed. School, and on top of that, over the weekend, our internet was down. So, couldn't really do anything, even if I wanted to, or if I was able to. Plus, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 3, by the way. If wondering why there is no audio, my PlayStation 3 likes to disagree with my capture card from time to time. That depends on the game. Like, the audio works fine whenever, on my other channel, I'm playing, God of War 1 on a collection, and it works just fine. For this game, and, like, for God of War Ascension, it has issues with, wanting to work properly. But here, this is just sort of, an introduction thing. Something that happens later in the game. But in both versions, well, in Razor's Edge, I'm only playing the same chapters that appear in this game. So, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. In Razor's Edge, I'm not playing the Ayane days, so day 2 Ayane, and I think day 6 Ayane, if I remember correctly. And I'm sort of doing this as sort of like a side-by-side sort of thing. Just sort of compare, and then by the end of it, I will give my full honest opinion on both games. I love both games to death, but I prefer this game over Razor's Edge. It's just sort of like a personal biased sort of thing. I like this version more because it was the first version of Ninja Gaiden 3 I played, and first Ninja Gaiden game I got serious about and did everything for. So we are going to be doing day 1 here. So I'm playing this on the PlayStation 3 version. Okay, I can't skip the cutscene yet, but don't worry, as soon as I can, I am going to. In Razor's Edge, they had it where you can just press the select button to skip cutscenes, but here you have to pause the game and then hit skip movie. I'm not doing this like to focus on the game from a story standpoint. I'm just doing it just as something fun and something that I wanted to do. And what I'm going to do is for these videos, I'm going to link them to my other channels, and at least for this first one, I'm going to have the link in the description be for just the first part of each, and I'll sort of see if I can, oops, I messed it up royally. Alright, so starting off right there, if you've played Razor's Edge, as you can see, there is no dismemberment. The flying swallow is different. Up there's a steel on bone. Another thing that's different is you can do the Izuna drop right away from the beginning, which is really cool. And you still have to execute the guys on the ground. You can automatically do the wind path, because this game doesn't have upgrades. It doesn't have essence, it doesn't have anything like that. You know, you can parry off the rip as well, I believe. The way ultimate techniques work is different. Everything, like, this game just has a different flow to it. It's sort of, it's almost like a night and day sort of thing, bouncing back and forth between this version and you know, Razor's Edge. It's because the playstyles are so different, and no, I can promise you your video isn't slowing down. This game has a lot of slowdown issues, unfortunately, and that's where some of the challenge comes from, wrestling with the controls from time to time. And even though, you know, Vanilla 3 here has, you know, some of these issues, I still enjoy playing this game a lot more than most hack and slashes that come out now. I don't know, that's just me though. You know, let me know what you guys think of Ninja Gaiden 3 in the comments. So that's something different. You can initiate a steel on bone on people like that. Another way you can do it is, hold on, let me OT that guy. You can throw a kunai at them and then slide into them. And do it like that. You also can't save Nimpo in between fights. You can't save ultimate techniques for in between fights. And the obliteration technique is just an insta travel and, you know, kill across the screen. Alright, hang on. I'm going to turn off subtitles real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I just figured since there's no audio, there's not really a point in having the what you call it, the subtitles on. Also, just this game's voice acting in general can get very annoying very quickly. It also does in Razor's Edge a lot, but this game, unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see it here, but this game actually has very, very, very great sound effects. They're nice and they're very punchy sounding. There's a lot about this game that, like, this game does good, but it also does a lot of bad at the same time, unfortunately. You can't skip this cutscene here. You sort of have to sit through it and then dodge. In Razor's Edge, you can have if you have chapter challenge in Razor's Edge, you have the bow from the start. You can actually shoot the armor off of that spider tank's body, and then but like once you fight it again later, it has it back. So here there are walkie segments in this version of the game, and if I jump down here, there are no collectibles. Now, I have the update for the game, so I have the Falcon's Talons and the Eclipse Scythe. However, they were originally purchasable DLC, which you can't purchase anymore, because this game's no longer listed on the PS3 or the Xbox 360 store. Just Razor's Edges. So if you do buy this game now, which I doubt a lot of people are, Razor's Edge has been out for forever, and it's seen by a lot of people as the superior version of the game. I do get why, and I agree to some extent. There are some things I like more about this game, and there are some things I like more about Razor's Edge. Alright. So here, this is like the first sort of like really big gauntlet fight in normal mode. There's so many people here that it's kind of ridiculous. If you're playing this game on like Master or Ultimate Ninja, oh my god, this fight never ends. It goes on for hours. Like, it takes almost an hour just to get to the first save point, which is after this fight. It's ridiculous, you know? So we have our Nimpo available to use. That's the orange bar that's up there in the corner. Your Nimpo is the way that you'll heal whenever you're playing the game. And it's best to use it sparingly here because you can't carry it over between fights, and in this version of the game they're very weird about the way that you get the Nimpo. Sometimes you get the Nimpo relatively quickly, sometimes you never get it. And same thing with like ultimate techniques and stuff like that. It's very rare in some instances to get them. And hold on, I'm just trying to get him, I guess. Like, you get it a lot faster and a lot more often in fights that just drag on and on and on. And throughout a lot of the game, you will see me just primarily use the Dragon Sword through a lot of the game. Sorry if I go quiet from time to time. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you guys something that works a lot better in this version of the game than it does in Razor's Edge. It's a move that you can use to instantly Izuna drop the Marshalers and or Pirates. It's called the On Landing 360 T on PlayStation, or On Landing 360Y if you're playing the game on Xbox. But basically, you jump towards someone and do the 360 motion with the joystick, and then like, is all as you're landing, by the way. And as you're landing, you do the 360 motion with the joystick and press the heavy attack button, and it will lift your opponent into the air. There, that's it right there. That's the on landing 360. However, trying to there he is, right there. You can do that to the Marshalers instantly in this game, and almost 100% of the time get an Izuna drop like that. With the Pirates, I like to do that right there. Do the homing jump or the wind run. It's done by pressing jump and light attack, and then do the flying swallow. Oh god, that's a whole glitch and a half right there. But it's good to just try to get enemies like that out of the way first. I do think that it is possible to do the on landing 360 to the alchemists in this game. I don't remember, and I haven't like experimented a lot with it. The alchemists in Razor's Edge are the fucking worst. They are. And every chance I get to, I use the Nimpo on the alchemists. In this game, you only have one Nimpo. In Razor's Edge, you have like 3 or 4 of them. You get the all the Nimpos from. Well, you get the main Nimpos from 2. So you get the Fireball, the Wind Blades, and God, what's the other one? I think it's like the Piercing Void. I think is what it's called. and then you get the Nimpo from this game, which the Nimpo in this game is just this. I'm going to go ahead and use it because normal mode is not a challenge in this game. So there we go. And also, once you use the Nimpo, people like sort of surrender to you. You can just do a steal on bone to them and get a free obliteration technique. In Razor's Edge, they don't do that once you like use the Nimpo. Come here, sir. Alright, I do believe that is it for the... nope, not for the first fight. Alright, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Alright everyone, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I went to go grab something to drink. Yeah, so these kind of cutscenes right here, you can't skip in this version. So this is wave 2 of the fight. So this fight does kind of drag on for a little bit. It definitely, like, fights in this game definitely last longer overall than they would in Razor's Edge. Bop! There it is. Alright. There's that. And he's gone. By the way, doing this on the pirates, well, I'm just gonna say the guys with the berets. I call them pirates because I don't know. I just like to. They like that thing there where you do the flying, like the wind run, and then jump off of their shoulders into the flying swallow. It works a decent bit of the time, not a lot though. All right, I'm gonna do another on landing 360 right there. You can also do on landing like charges for the ultimate technique if you have it. How do you know if you have the ultimate technique? Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but whenever I've done it, Ryu's sword has been like glowing red like this right here. You can also insta charge it after you know, doing any move if you have it. I'm pretty sure. Like, this game has really good mechanics. Just like it feels bogged down a lot of the time. Oh, there it is. If I were to catch another person right there, I could have kept it going. What a shame. There it is. I struggle sometimes trying to figure out how to get the steel on bone working. Sometimes I have no issue like starting a chain, but like knowing whether or not if I can continue it is very very up to fate at times. Alright, I'm gonna use this. I know we're gonna get more marshallers, I just want to have full health at all times if I can. Alright. So in this game you can use the flying swallow to get rid of shields. But here I'll show you what I mean. So with these guys, in Razor's Edge, it's almost impossible to Azuna drop them unless you do the on landing Y, and their armor has to be broken. But see there, if I had done it correctly, even like say this guy over here, his armor isn't broken. See, I can do it right there, and then you know he's mine for the taking, so to speak. And bop, there it is. So we're gonna get our first save point. Alright, so a lot of the slowdown in this game comes because of just the overabundance of rockets. And by the way, I'm playing this on like the newest version of the PlayStation 3. I think it's like the PS3 Slim, I think. And like it's just struggling to keep up with it. All right, so I'm gonna break his shield as well. Jump over. Got to get that on landing 360Y always, because if not, they will guard everything. There it is. Come here, sir. There it is. Alright, you shake the blood off, buddy. Shake the blood off. Yes, alright. So here we have a ghost kill segment. So the way that you get out of those is like those grabs right there. You shake the left analog stick and press one of the attack buttons at the same time. Also here we have a ghost kill segment. I don't know, I just wanted to do that. Alright. The only thing is now I probably have to restart from 0, because I think that happens once you get caught, is you have to restart the whole thing. Now in Razor's Edge, he turns invisible during these segments, because like there's no way that guy didn't see me. There's absolutely zero way, you know? Alright, there's one more person here. You gotta get the drop on him. Bop! Alright, so now we're gonna have our first boss encounter with the spider tank. The strategy for beating it easily here is the same strategy that it is in Razor's Edge. You know, break the armor off of it, and then do a like once the armor is off of all the legs, then you take all the legs off in one one run of it. I'm actually gonna switch to the scythe, because the I don't know, the scythe just does the most damage. And ooh, hang on. Okay, one more leg. Alright. So now I can start taking off legs. Come here, sir. There it is. Because the spider tank becomes more dangerous with every leg it loses. Also, ow. Ooh, okay. So now I can go and take the point. There it is. By the way, I will be pausing it fairly on and off throughout the recording today, because I'm taking care of stuff while I'm recording. So once again, I'll be back. Alright everyone, I'm sorry about that. We're back now. Alright. So here we're going to have another encounter. I also, in Razor's Edge, there's a save eagle right after that boss fight. So that's not in this game. This game does have fewer save points than Razor's Edge does as well. There we go, got another on landing 360. Also, doing Steel on Bones in Razor's Edge does give you back a small amount of health. In this game, the only way to heal is by using Nimpo. and, you know, save eagles. And don't worry, at some point I do plan to do Ninja Gaiden 1. I've done, you know, I've done 2, well, Sigma 2, and I'm doing 3 here. I do plan to do like a full series for one at some point, and I've decided that whenever I do go back and revisit 1, I'm going to play the Sigma version of the game, because I don't know, to me the Sigma version, I just like it more than Black. Alright, that's not saying anything against Black, but you know, Ninja Gaiden Black is probably the best game in the series, so I do understand why there are people that prefer it to Sigma. You know, Sigma did change a lot, so another walkie-talkie segment that there's no audio for, no subtitles. But I like some of the things that they changed in Ninja Gaiden Sigma, like the inclusion of the dual katanas. I don't really care too much for the Rachel chapters. Never really did. Um, but you know, they added. I think that the bow controls slightly better in Ninja Gaiden Black. I don't like that you can't jump and use it in Black. You can in Sigma, but also Sigma has a reticle whenever you're aiming the bow as well. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to do an on-landing 360, or at least try to. That's a big issue with the on-landing move in this game. Is this game has a weird thing. It has a weird thing for misreading inputs. Listen. Oh, there it is. Alright. Alright, so I got one of them out of the way. On landing. I'm not trying to... Christ, okay. And dead. Had enough of your garbage, sir. Shake the blood off for you. Alright, so now we are at the end of the day. We're going to have a boss fight, and then that'll be the end of day 1. Alright, so I can't skip this cutscene. I'll skip all cutscenes that I can. Not all of them are skippable, though, in this version. No, in Razor's Edge, unless there's like a QTE in it. You know, you have to you know, watch a lot of the cutscenes in this game. In Razor's Edge, if there's a QTE, they make it to where you don't have, or like you have to watch the cutscene if there's a QTE. Also in this game, unlike Razor's Edge, the Regent doesn't, you know, guard a lot of the parries that you can do. So like you can realistically just parry the Regent. Come on, buddy. There it is. Come on, then. I turned off the tutorials, and I don't remember how to, or like what buttons I have to press right there. You know what? Alright. There it is. Possibly. Hey, yo, I dodged. I'm also terribly mistiming my parries. See? There it is. I was pressing the square button instead of the triangle button. Because there it's like you have to do the um the steel on bone thing. Ow. Yeah, I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun with the Regent. Even though here it is you know, proving to not be a very good choice on my end. And there we go. Got it. Yo, I might actually die. Hold on. Alright, I gotta start paying attention. And I'm dead. Because I dodged into a wall. Oh god, I'm trash. Okay. Come on, man, this is normal mode. Me earlier. You know, normal mode's not that hard. Ow. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hey, yo, hold on just a second there, buddy. Alright. Sorry if I'm being quiet. Just trying to focus slightly. Come on, man. Ow. Okay. Hey, yo. Hold on a second. Hold up, buddy. So every time that happens, you know, you've made it a quarter of the way through the fight right there. Ow. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die. God, I am fucking ass at this game. Okay. Come on, load. Load, game, load. Load, my friend. It is very important that you load. It is very important to me. Ow. Okay. So yeah, the boss fight with him in this game is basically a big pattern of Simon Says. Simon Says or die, you know? Oh, you missed, buddy. Never mind. Hold up. There's that part done. Alright, come on. Hey, yo, hold on. Alright, I'm not trying to do any of the fancy parry mess. Just doing the dodge away and oh, this is gonna kill me, isn't it? Nope, almost though. No. There it is. Alright. And this is going to be the end of day 1 for Ninja Gaiden 3. God, I am awful at the game. But at the same time, this part isn't in chapter challenge. So there are parts like this where you know, you have to limp around and get interactable stuff like this during cutscenes. So But yes, after this quick little segment here, it'll be the end of day 1 for Ninja Gaiden 3. You know, this game is fun. I do enjoy the game a lot. You know, Razor's Edge is also enjoyable. I would recommend people play Razor's Edge, but I don't know. That's just, something that is just a common conception is that, Razor's Edge is overall more polished and, slightly more satisfying in some cases. But, I personally just prefer this one. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for Ninja Gaiden 3 Day 1. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.